What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy, OG Bam. Y'all tap on in here. Tap on in here early. Here early. Tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. Tap in here. Let's see what it do, what it do, what it do. Yeah, what it do. Get on up in here. Yeah, get on up in here, y'all. Get on up in here. Ain't nobody up in here, man. 20, 30 seconds late. Nobody can tap in with Bam. Got two people up in here. Stevenson Village up in the house. What it do? What it do? Caution, man. Stevenson Village. What's up with you, baby? Rolling up in here. Rolling Dean up in here. Yeah, y'all get on up in here, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it today, man. We ain't gonna be long. I'm still tired. Long day, man. Long night last night. Man, this job kicking my ass. Hey, ball, cuz up, what it do? All day, every day. All day, every day. Get on up in here, y'all. Get on up in here, man. Get on up in here. Get in here. Get up in here, man. Get up in here, man. Get in here. Get in here. Get up in here, man. Yeah, get on up in here. JC, what's up with you, baby? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We got 12 people up in here, man. Who is Stevenson Village up in here? That's right. That's right. Stevenson Village up in here, man. One of your folks, hey, bro. One of your folks. Hey, check this out, man. We got to be careful of pulling up on people spots. Let's talk about it, man. Check this out. The dude that tapped in my live, shit, he said he went up to American Cholo place. American Cholo bust him in his nose. What confused me about it is, if you're going live, why we don't hit the confusion? You don't drop your phone, your glasses don't come off your face. Damn, man, he must hate American Cholo. But hey, trust, check this one though. He can never get on another live with me. Based on he said he wanted to call the police, so he can't get on no live with me. He can't get on no live with me. American Cholo ain't nobody if he did what he did to that dude, because he sure didn't do that to that other dude that came to his place. This dude came to a studio and he busted him in the nose. But another dude go to his place, he don't want to come out. You know what I mean? Damu, what's up, fam? How you living, Conrad? Mayweather, what it do? Knocked out up in here. But yeah, man, let's talk about it. We got to be careful when you people be saying, I'm gonna pull up on somebody. You don't know the outcome of that pull up. So don't pull up looking for violence. Pull up to a person. Crazo up in here. What's up, baby Crazo? Pull up to somebody and say, hello, I love you. Don't pull up with no drama, man. Especially if you ain't ready. Especially if you ain't ready. Because if Sugar Free say, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You dudes don't be ready, man. Do not be pulling up on nobody to try to get some views and likes, man. Stop clout chasing for this YouTube shit. This YouTube shit is dangerous. See, American Cholo think he done did something. He think he did something because he fired on that little brother, on his little people. You understand what I'm saying? But what I don't get about the American Cholo, y'all, is this. He sit up and said this dude called us monkeys. And he was one of the same dudes who was calling us niggas. Ain't that the pot, kettle calling the pot black? I mean, we got to be careful, man, of what we see on YouTube and what we subscribe to. Because what we subscribing to is bullshit. It's pathetic, right? We got a whole lot of LA cats, gang members. All they do is attack each other. And that ain't the business, man. That ain't the business. Let me send a shout out to my boy Poker, man. Playboy Gangsters, man. Get with me and him to rekindle, man. You know what I mean? We done tapped back in. We was in the pen together. I was checking out his little interview with his homeboy Bo P. He was talking about the time we was in the hole, and I got into a squabble with a dude named Say, right? Poker was there. Poker was a good youngster, man. I was telling him yesterday, Crazy, he remind me a lot of you. You understand what I'm saying? I was telling him I wanted to introduce him to you and all that, man. He a good brother. But hey, man, y'all need to understand something. When you dudes get on social media is not meant to attack, to assassinate people's character. YouTube should be for enlightenment and uplifting. Uh, we get these people that attacks us. They call us out our name. They use derogatory slurs. They throw lugs and shade. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about American Cholo. Uh, the Buster Dubs. Dubs, he exaggerated a lot about prison. You see, people get on YouTube that don't look like us, that come in trying to assassinate our character and belittle our race. And we feed into that. I can't believe how so many people was defending what Dubs saying, like I was caught up into my feelings. I wasn't caught into my feelings. I just don't like what Dubs be saying. Then watch this, man. Let me share something with you. Somebody sent me something when I was at work last night on his little rebuttal shit to Damian Porter. And he said he was there with Time Bomb for Swans. Me and Sparks and TS was there with Time Bomb. Time Bomb wasn't on C Yard when I was there though. Me and him was on B Yard together because he got shot in the 96 ride and it fucked him up. It kind of fucked with his memory. He walked with, like he was paralyzed on one side of his body, right? But I don't care about who Dubs can name about who he was on that yard. You understand what I'm saying? Time Bomb is BL, had a little rank. You understand what I'm saying? But that dude, Dubs, does a whole lot of exaggerating when it comes to prison and when it comes to me and our people. You understand what I'm saying? Follow your instincts, my brother. I got you. I got you, man. I got you. Black Boy Spirit. I know, man, when I was in Folsom, didn't nobody had no certain water fountain they had to drink out of. And for some strange reason, blacks and Hispanics is seeing what I'm seeing. They're not agreeing to what this dude Dubs is saying. Dubs couldn't have fired on me and YA. And we became friends. If Crazo over me and Crazo could have had a fight and still be friends. But Dubs couldn't have fired on me and him would have been friends. I'd been on Dubs every time I'd seen his ass. Right? When I left Folsom, I don't believe Time Bomb was still there from when he got there in 92. So I don't believe he was there from 92 to 2005. That's a long run to be in one prison, man. And a lot of people, I don't want to be in one prison that motherfucker long. I'm gonna make sure I catch a shoe and get the fuck up out of there. Because it get boring, it get tiresome, you know what I mean? But this dude Dubs does a whole lot of exaggerating. Then you get some of his comrades to come in and say, some dude got at me and said, how you know you was PC, Bam? You was PC? And the brother said that to me. Back, say it again, Crazy. And it tripped me out, man, on how this dude said this. Now we got assigned tables, right? We got assigned handball courts. Like on B Yard, the 8-block handball court was ours, right? And for a long time, the 8-block wall was the Crook wall, but the handball court was for blacks. But could nobody be on that wall? The Keyways. And then this what made me want to leave B Yard and leave Folsom. It got to the point where any Keyway can just post up on that wall. That's the only wall. It got more. That wall on B Yard, 8-block wall, got more bullet holes in it than any wall in Folsom on B Yard. Because it stayed with the drama. I remember the homie Fish, Fadu Hoover, got into it with the social warden. Social warden snatched up the homie Fish skull cap off his head. Fish took flight. All of us took flight. Then was another time Tush made Trey Gangster, Ant, Heron. We got into it with the police. Gang of Keyways on the yard. C Yard is not a dropout yard. That's a programming yard. They send people. I'm gonna tell you how me, Sports, and TS get there. Captain Walker is like a gang dude, a gang type of police. He want gang members on his yard because he know gang members can run the yard. And he was on B Yard. When he got to B Yard, when they sent him to C Yard, some of us that went to the hole, he was sending us over there. Sparks was there before me. Sparks was in butcher. Sparks was a butcher, one of the best pay numbers and paying jobs in Folsom. And Sparks ended up going to PIA. And when I got out the hole, I got in Sparks' position as a butcher, $91 a month, right? Which was in prison, that's good money, but my family took care of me and my home, so I was straight. But what I'm saying is, that's the yard that they send 2 or 3 Northerners to go over there. The Northerners that was over there wasn't banging like that. They was doing the Christianity thing, right? A lot of Southerners over there was victims that got ran off B Yard. A lot of Southerners, but it was some good ones over there. I ain't gonna take nothing from them. I'm not Dubs. I don't try to assassinate the Spanish character. That's what Dubs do. But I'm here to tell you that C Yard was not a dropout yard. It's a program yard. That's the yard with all the jobs. You go to B Yard, man, in New Folsom, you might not get a job for 2, 3 years. If you was getting day for day when I was in prison, dudes that was getting day for day wanted to get a job. You understand what I'm saying? And so they had the opportunity to go to B Yard, they went. A Yard is a PC yard. But when they first opened up New Folsom, C Yard was the PC yard because the main kitchen is on C Yard, B and A Yard filed 602s because we didn't want PCs fucking with the food. They made A Yard the PC yard. The hole is on the A Yard, not the main line. In the back of eight on in A Yard, the back buildings 5, 6, 7, and 8. Those are the holes. I couldn't go to building 5. That's the PC building. So they sent us to 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time I was in the hole was when the Hoovers in the neighborhoods got into it. I got out the hole, me, Teaspoon, Ken Dog. We went to the yard. 2 days later, the yard go up. He lose a home. Strode off from Hoover get killed. They put a gang of us up for transfer. People they thought was threats. A lot of people complained because they put the blacks on lockdown. And they got us talking on shoe yards. Every 180's got their own little building, got a yard. We call them the shoe yards. So we out there talking. I had to tell somebody, man, check this out. I done went on lockdown behind a whole lot of shit that didn't involve keyways. So hey, y'all got to accept this. I'm not gonna go to the program office and tell them, hey, it's cool. Y'all know they already rolled up all the Hoovers in the neighborhoods. So hey, man, either they gonna resume program or they not. I had just went to Miami, man, and asked to go back to Lancaster. They said, no, man, you still 180. 2 weeks later, baby Crazo, they get me. As soon as they break us off lockdown, I get a final saying I'm going back to committee, and I end up at SAT-F, the new 180, new courtroom, right? They sent us to new courtroom. Me, Petey Wack was there, Coop, Big Coop, Little Coop, Money Rab, Lanye from Santana, Solo from Solomon from Santana. A lot of us was there. Poker was on the other yard. And they only left that yard open for a year and kicked us out of there. Made it a PC yard, then kicked the PCs out and made it back a regular 180, right? So when you hear Dubs talking this shit, man, that dude exaggerate. I think Dubs be telling you more about the PC yard than anything else. You feel me? Dub is a drunken fool. That might be true too, right? Dubs is the type of dude, man. Every chance he get, he gonna come with something. This dude wanted everybody to believe he was really getting money in prison. He had 25 to life and only did like 24 years. I ain't never heard of 16 a person doing that. You can't do 16 years on a 25-year sentence. On a 25 to life, you're eligible at board to get a date after doing 27 years and 8 months, right? And then you don't just go home. Dubs, the only dude I know, man, that did removals, bust on people, shot Colin, and got out. His first time going to the board. Crazy South Road from Sat F. Man, I like the Sat F, man. I remember when they first got there, we had to sit down in the dining hall. He wanted our property. They took me, Mike, from City Stones to the hole. Saying we orchestrated to sit down, you know what I'm saying? Which we did. OG, how much money you need? I need a whole lot of money, man. I need a whole lot of money, man. How much you got for me? You know what I mean? But whatever y'all can spare for the Unity Walk, that's on y'all. That's what you're talking about. 16 out of 25 to life. Suspect. Say it again. Dubs is a dude that really exaggerating. We can't sit up and allow that dude to assassinate our character. He don't. To me, he's really belittling himself. It's only 6 weeks there. Man, say it again. And I remember we was I bust on a white boy and sat up Gray Zone. This white boy was in my building, man. We was on lockdown. They let this white boy out. He refused to lock it up. He went and got his meds or something. He got to call it saying nigga in the day room. So, you know, we get at the white boys. Man, I mean, y'all got to handle that. Next day, they running showers, so they sent 2 people up. And fuck that. That ain't what I want to see. So they started, because it was racial tension. So they started running yard for just the buildings. Hey, you think I'm lying, man? Me and my homeboy Tiny Tim from Nutty Block. I ain't even tell Tiny Tim what I'm finna do, right? We walk in the yard. I bust one lap. And Ken Dog and Money Rab was talking about a big old light pole on the yard. But then I got around that white boy again. White boy was like 6'2". I had to jump up. Then I jumped up and bust on him. Bam! I bust on him, right? I don't get caught with busting, but they knew it was me, right? I'm away from the heat and everything. I didn't crawl away because Cork, New York didn't have grass at first, had dirt. So I laid the knife down, but I bust on my homeboy. Tiny Tim don't go to the hole. He said, "Bam, you a damn fool." I said, "Man, that white boy called us a nigga, man. I couldn't let him get away with that." And that's how I was taught in prison, to represent my Crippin' good and to stand on my blackness. And that's exactly what I did, man. At every pen I went to, you know, I didn't submit to nobody. Somebody ever would have told me to drink out of certain water fountain, that just the only water fountain for me to drink out of, we'd have had problems. We'd have had some motherfucking problems, man. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that, man. We'd have had some problems, man. We'd have had some serious problems, man. We'd have had some problems. So don't believe what Doug say, man. Doug stood up and told me I was lying about what happened in the 96 ride. I'm telling you, a Keyway slapped the Southerner, slapped the shit out of him behind his deck. Doug, you know, say they would have took off with me. You're a goddamn lie. Weather was soft as cotton. They come out the next day and take off. Was the Keyway wrong? The homie was wrong. He should have told, I was on a family visit. He should have told the homies what he was going to do. It went up. It went up. And the dude that Dub say was there when he was there, on See Your Time, Bob, he got shot in that ride. About 12 brothers got shot. A Hispanic got killed. But it went up. It went up. Yeah, they came. And once we took that step back to regroup, that's a win for us, man. The winner for real, though, was CDC, because there was more victims being shot than stabbed. You understand what I'm saying? The Hispanic dude got killed because when they was busting on the yard and say, "Get down," he refused to get down in a huddle of brothers. Because if he know he lay down where we at, what we gonna do? I know what they'll do to me if I lay down by them. And that's what it was. So when you be listening to the Dubs, man, Dubs be bullshit, man. Dubs, American Cholo, Gunner, them dudes ain't gonna never tell you that they was on a PC yard and they're dropouts. Also, let it be known about this. Let it be really serious and crystal clear on something, man. Every brother that go to S&Y and every Hispanic and white boy, the board asks these dudes that's gang affiliated, that's tipped up, to prove to them that they are not with the gang violence, with the destructive groups on the yard. And some of them do go to S&Y. They don't debrief though, right? And most people don't get the makers of a man. What it do, Big D, what's up? Well, you'll catch it in a picture. Hey, watch this, man. I was a back catch on New York. Big Bobo, Al from Raymond, was baseball. He was our baseball coach. JoJo from 111 was the shortstop. You know what I'm saying? We used to play our football. I went to the hole up north in Keyways at a football game. Melee happened. Dude kicked my cousin in the face, little T from the south. Chalet brother. 8-ball. And we wasn't having it. CC Roberts came out, man, New Year's Eve, faking like we was having a spread. We had a spread. And after they seen us eat them burritos on the yard and ate them nachos, all they seen was us coming at them with key suits. We went up. They went and got Mousy Brown from old folks and brought him to the hole to talk to me. Say, hey, man, is it true the young brothers don't like carrying knives? Hey, watch this. It's a lot of old brothers don't like carrying knives, man. Yeah, he did. I know, Crazo. It's a lot of old brothers don't like carrying knives, man. A person that loves himself gonna keep a heat. You understand what I'm saying? Every Hispanic don't carry a knife. Listen to me, man. When them dudes come out in zone, all of them ain't strapped. All of them ain't strapped. But what you don't know about prison is you don't know who's strapped up. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know who's strapped. A lot of dudes are afraid of going to the hole. Not because they can't deal with isolation. They don't want to lose their woman. But you can't get contact visits. A lot of brothers, as well as a lot of Hispanics. You hear Dubs. You heard what Dubs said. Lockdowns prevent us, hinder us from getting money. Oh man, shit! I sold weed to a whole lot of keyways when I was on lockdown. Money, can you still make money? You might not make a whole lot of money, but Dubs wasn't getting it like that. Only a chosen few get it like that. You understand what I'm saying? But that's the norm now. These dudes rather get caught with cell phones than get caught with a knife. They'd rather be sorry than safe. It ain't just a lot of youngsters, man. This is what you need to understand, real. I don't blame it. I don't point fingers at these youngsters, man. Because a lot of them youngsters remind me of me when I was a young dude. And when I first went to prison in 79, man, my big homie had run them laced me, man. They laced me. They taught me how to make them knives, man. They taught me how to make zip guns. They taught me how to make bombs. You understand what I'm saying? So I was liking that type of shit. And I found out that this knife is what can help me go home. So I'd rather keep me a key suit. Yeah, I was a dude, man. When I was in prison, I used to drink a lot. So when prison started changing, the homie Sparks Raymond got at me on C Yard in New Folsom one time. He said, "Bam, stop fighting these youngsters out here." Because I was taking off. I get mad at, man. I was known to put hands on motherfuckers, you know. I'm coming to the party, win, lose, or draw. And Sparks is one of the brothers that enlightened me to say, man, it's time to go home. And when I lost my little brother, man, in 1998, I was in New Park in the hole. Me, Poker, Petey Wack, little brotherhood from East Coast. A lot of us, we ate the road up like 20 of us, man, for extortion. I was in the hole. And I made a promise to myself, man. It's time for Bam to go home. It's time for me to try to go home. Shit, man, I left New Cork and get to Sentinel and catch a battery, bust on another motherfucker. We on lockdown. The neighborhoods and the coasters ended up getting into it. And this dude was talking about one of the homies, said something about Bam 111, Bam, my partner. Shit, watch this, man. They opened up the door to get the toilet paper. I stepped out in my shoes and put a hole in them. Go do a two-year shoe into Hatchley, make it to the main line. End up going to Salinas, back to Centinela, Calipat, right? I did a whole lot of traveling in prison. That's what made my time go quicker. But it was stressful on me Because you can go to a yard that be real, real soft, and they don't want riders on their yards. So just imagine if Dubs keeps saying who he was there with, why the dude ain't never said he was in Folsom with me, man? I opened up New Folsom. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm known through prison. I ain't trying to put 100 on who I am. I'm known through prison. I'm known through prison. And when I got to Calipat, my homie Football, Sheriff, Nutty, they had the yard with the keyways. And both of them got at me, man, when I came off orientation. Matter of fact, Calipat didn't even have orientation when I went there. As soon as you get there, you can go to the yard. They got at me, said, man, hey, big homie, kick your feet up and kick back, man. We're just gonna get at you when we need to get at you. And I was one of the keyways, me and Al from Raymond and Sneak from Watergate. We were some of the keyways and Tim from Harlem that didn't want to see keyway on keyway violence, nor did we want to see keyway and Damu violence. But you're gonna always have people in each collective that create bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So when I seen shit like that, man, it became somewhat stressful. I was like, man, I need to go home. American Cholo might do that. If you believe he gonna do that, 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 he gonna do that. If you in your head and in your mind believe that, man. But let me get you up out of here, man. I don't even deal with trolls no more. I'm glad you tapped in. I hope you hit that like button though. But listen to me, man. We can't never point fingers at youngsters saying what they don't like to do. You get a lot of old dudes up in there ain't gonna throw whites at the wedding, man. You understand what I'm saying? They did, for sure ain't gonna pick up a knife. Everybody ain't meant to play with key shoes, man. You got some dudes that got hands. And when I first went to prison, fighting was like taboo, although you saw it. But it was really taboo. You understand what I'm saying? I was in Old Folsom, man. I remember I was in Old Folsom. We was on modified, we was on lockdown. Two Spanish was fighting in the cell. And the gun rail shot up in that motherfucker. And if you ever been to Old Folsom, man, them cells are smaller than a closet. It really one-man cells, but they put two people in there. Two people can't be on the floor at the same time walking in a cell in Old Folsom. And they shot in there and shot one of them. Old Folsom, the first place I seen a sword at. When I get out the shoe in 84 in Old Folsom, me and a white boy get out the shoe together. White boy, man, go to the yard the next day, come out with a sword and bust on one of his people and went back to the hole. What people don't understand about level fours, man, when I first went to prison, all the drama was in the shoe. It wasn't on the main line. Yeah, we had our rides, right? Ain't no more wars in prison. Wars stopped in the 80s. When they started building a new prison, Folsom, Tehachapi, the war stopped. Old folks from San Quentin had wars. When it was race wars amongst blacks and Hispanics, every time that gate opened, it was going to be on. But it was more drama in the shoe than anything. Man. And most people don't understand that. See, a lot of brothers go to prison today, man. These youngsters, they go to prison and they believe their enemy is the enemy that was on the streets. Now, when you get to prison, man, you ain't just a Crip no more. You ain't just a Damu no more. You're a black man. So if you see any other race trying to do something to a black man, you're supposed to help him. See, I'm one of them key ways, man, that if I hear certain rips didn't help a certain brother because of what he represented or his hood didn't get along with them, I don't fuck with him. I can't bust on him because it ain't that type of structure no more in prison. That's what's lacking in prison. The same thing lacking in prison for black unity is lacking in society. There's no structure. And a lot of people is afraid of structure. They shouldn't have to be afraid of structure. Black man first over Rod Street prison and jailhouse politics for real. But you got, don't get me wrong, man. You get some people that don't believe in that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a fucked up way to think. That's why a lot of people think we don't love each other, respect each other. Right? But I didn't have Damus for Sellies, man. Crazy from Village. Right? I remember when me and Poker was in the hole in Cork and sat out, Little Boo from Lemon Deuce, Little Booby from Lemon Deuce Hoover, did nobody want him in the cell because people didn't get along with Hoovers. But I'm not, man, I don't like Shelly's. People that do time with me, I tell you, man, I might not keep a Shelly for nothing but a week. Man, hey, you got to go, man. I live by myself. Because when you have a fight in prison with your Shelly, and it's a cell distraction, you get put on single man cell status. And I used to have cell distractions in the shoe back in the day. So I was on cell distractions, but they wouldn't go by that. So I, dude can stay. I never refused any black man coming in my cell, but one time in Corcoran Shoe, man. This when the uprising happened out here in 1992. The Bloods and the Crips was in the shoe in Corcoran, and we was pushing what they was pushing out here, that unity thing amongst ourselves. And I wasn't accepting nothing in myself but a keyway, man. They brought a dude from Palo Alto coming to my door, right? I was in there busting down too, crazy. The dude stepped to the cell. They opened up my door. And I'm dripping sweat up in there doing burpees. I said, no, man, it's a Crip cell, bro. Can't come in here, bro. That's one of my regrets in prison. I shouldn't have denied that, brother. But I've been denied to going in the cell. Now, understand this. Not when I get to that cell. Whatever cell they send me to, I'm going to go in. But brothers will refuse to tell a person, man, I don't want no cell. And some police go for that shit. And the Booby from 11 Deuce Super, homie, but nobody let him in the cell. Even his own homeboy, Virgil from 9-4. Wouldn't even let his little homie in the cell. Right? Police came up there, man, a black sergeant. He said, bam. I said, what's up, man? He said, man, it's a Crip, man. He need a cell. Yeah, some people say Hoovers ain't Crips. They were saying criminal at this time. People say they ain't Crips. But they in prison, Hoovers ain't never had their own yard. So when they came to the hole, they was on the Crip yard. I let that little brother in my cell, man. I let that little brother in my cell. I saw him about 4 months ago. I was getting off work, man. He was getting off work. We seen each other. We popped it. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't deny no brother, man. Me and Crazy was cellies 19 months. Crazy from Villains. Sean Carter, we were cellies, man, for 19 months in Corcoran Shoe. The police split us up. So, man, we ain't never seen this. Crips and Blood cellies, one get into it in the yard, the other one get into it. Yeah, man. This teamwork, man. This ain't no one person. This ain't no one man wrecking crew. We both go at the same time, but don't go. And that's what's needed in prison, and that's what's needed on the streets, for us to come together as one. We ain't got to always want to hurt and kill each other, man. It's a damn shame how these brothers go at each other on YouTube. They ain't got to do that, man. Then the cold part, you go at each other and you co-sign what a white boy might be saying about us. You co-sign what a Mahinda might be saying about us. That ain't a good look, man. Hey, watch this, man. If I call a Hispanic dude or a white boy buster to their people and they agree to me, I don't even want to fuck with them. Because my homeboys can be busters, but can't nobody else call them no busters. We already know they're busters, but you can't call them that. We don't need you to validate that. Yeah. My boy PSB. We was in county together. Listen to me, man. Crazy was my partner, man. He used to stress me out because he lost his wife. She cut a cone on, but that was my partner, man. That was my partner. Man, he was on CR with us. I want to know, man, why I don't know Dubs. And I didn't just know the dudes they put up in the front, the fall guy type of shot callers in the Serenians and the Emmy. I knew the real thinkers. I knew the thinkers. I want to know why I ain't never ran across this dude, man. This dude was putting in all this work in the pen on his people, doing all these removals. Let me share something with y'all, man. If Dubs was tipped up, Dubs would have got an indeterminate shoe. See, they couldn't get Crips and Bloods indeterminate shoes in California Department of Corrections because Crips and Bloods is not a prison gang. They came later on with saying we can get indeterminate shoes by saying if I get a 34-month shoe after I do the 34, what's up, Corey? After I do the 34-month shoe, they gonna come back and say, man, you got an indeterminate shoe, but I'm doing an extra 6 months. As long as I don't get a write-up, they're gonna kick me back to the line. Oh, he went in on me one time, man. When I did an interview with 16 to Life, he came in like saying, hey, Bams. My name ain't Bams. He tried to contradict what I was saying, basically saying I was lying, right? But Dubs, hey man, I'm gonna call the ball and strike the strike. Man, you can look at Dub's eyes and tell Dub's soft as cotton. You can look at American Cholo's eyes and tell he's soft as cotton. He quick to want to do something to his people. He pushed that Rasa, right? He picked that Rasa, but he rushed the Hispanic dude. But when the brother went up to his place, he didn't want to come out. Hey, did he run from it or did he run to it? You understand what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. So I don't give American Buster no brownie points because he got on dude. And I think it was staged. Because watch this. If I'm talking to Crazo, Crazo finna get on me, and I got this phone, y'all gonna hear all that noise on that phone if I'm going live. I ain't never seen nobody wear glasses, got hit in the nose, and the glasses that come off their face. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make it make sense, man. I'm not here to sugarcoat shit, and I ain't here to belittle nobody. I'm here to tell the truth and enlighten y'all what not to do and what you should try to do in life. Shit, I struggle on trying to do the right thing sometimes. But I'm not here to assassinate nobody's character. Does make you go at him because he comes at me. And he comes at my people. I'm the gatekeeper of Cryptism, Damuism, and my blackness, and I'm going to stand on it. Whenever you try to belittle what I believe in and what I represent, I'm going to come at you and try to correct you. Can't fight at the same time. Say it again, man. We need to also understand this, man. In order for this bullshit to stop on YouTube, we the ones got to make it stop. There shouldn't be no other option than don't subscribe to bullshit. I mean, you get other brothers come on here, want to put paperwork out on people. Be careful what you're doing. Because in every hood, every core, every set got rats. Every set got busters. Crips, Bloods, Kumi, Mexicans, everybody got busters. So when it hit home, don't get mad. Don't get on YouTube, man, if it's smut on you. You got dudes on here doing background checks on people, but they ain't doing background checks on themselves. You get dudes that be yayan and all that, trying to get a name for themselves when they need to be at home trying to really take care of their family. And some of them is doing that excellent. But they get on YouTube because they got these insecurities, these low self-esteems about themselves. They try to assassinate everybody else's character by building themselves up. They battle their bullshit by making themselves look good. That's bullshit, man. And we got to stop subscribing to that Charleston White type of behavior. You understand what I'm saying? We got to start standing on our blackness and demand respect on our blackness. And in order to get it, we got to respect each other. Because we don't respect each other. Listen to me, man. Only reason Dubs and them do the shit they do and throw lugs and shades at us, because we on here doing that. We belittling people, each other. Brothers get on here every day. Pull up. What a fade at. If you ain't no game bang, stay out of game business. I don't give a fuck if it's on YouTube or it's on your front porch. Stay out of game bangers business. Stay in your lane. Ain't no such thing as a civilian. Who told you because a dude ain't in the life that he can tell on you and that ain't snitching? That's snitching. Mind your business. If it don't pertain to you, you ain't got an opinion. And this is what people need to understand. You dudes looking at some of these bankers on here, man, like these bankers. No, man. That ain't how bankers conduct themselves. Real Crippin is a responsible man today. A real Crip is a dude that take care of his wife, take care of his kids, take care of his woman. He's responsible. When he banged, he was irresponsible. But when he elevated and enhanced his gangsterism, he became responsible. Gangsters, a real gangster don't walk around in skinny jeans and spandex drawers and flip-flops. Hell no. Their pants is pulled up. That's what responsible gangsters do. Gangsters, it has redeemed themselves. They found some redemption in what they did. And we became passive, and people take that passiveness as a sign of weakness. Don't get it twisted, man. It's a Jekyll in a whole lot of us. And some of you dudes can provoke that Jekyll to come out and get your ass ate up. Now, I ain't advocating violence. I'm just telling you to stay in your lane. Play your position. Create your own narrative. Stop trying to create black on black violence on social media based on Adam punk ass. Let him promote that gayism shit. See, over there they doing that Diddy shit. So y'all do that over there. Stop trying to promote black on black violence, man. Stop disrespecting hoods because it ain't cool. Stop putting it on the dead homies and putting it on your set. You created this problem, not your hood. What did it do, Chevelle? Your hood created this. I mean, your hood didn't create this, you did. So your hood don't have nothing to do with this. Your hood don't represent you. You're a representative of your neighborhood, so you got to represent your hood better than that, baby. You dudes is making yourself look way bad, man. Oh, cuz, I'm hood. Man, I be tired of hearing that shit. The dead homies. You ain't went to your dead homie mama house and checked on her yet. So stop dishonoring the dead homies and honor them by saying you want peace in the black community because your dead homie got kids and grandkids out here. And we're the ones that are making it safe for them. So how's you honoring your dead homie? Ain't nothing wrong with you protecting your neighborhood, man. Why every time you in order to protect your neighborhood, the only person you tripping on is somebody that look like you? We got to stop that behavior, man. Now, I ain't saying rush somebody else that don't look like you, but it's a goddamn shame. We can embrace everybody except embracing ourselves. We can embrace everybody else, but we can't embrace ourselves, man. That's a goddamn shame, man. Then you dudes know goddamn well y'all be on this social media shit disrespecting people. And you know you put limitations and boundaries on where you can and can't go. And you dudes better be careful, man. I ain't here to try to I'm here to just try to help. Hopefully you can correct yourself. My message is for my people. But if somebody else can gravitate to what I'm saying, so be it, man. My message is directed towards all black males. I don't want no young brother to experience the things I experienced in life. Going to prison ain't cool. The way I feel now, I'm a non-active gang banging. Gang banging is cool to me. Because I'm on some positive shit with my bangingism. I represent Front Hood in a positive way, not in a negative way. I represent Crip in a positive way. We lost too much to this banging, man. I don't know about y'all, man, but I ain't just lost Front Hood, homies. I ain't just lost CC Rider, homies. I done lost Damu homies. I done lost other Crip homies from other sects. That's a hurtful feeling, man. I lost a brother and a cousin to gang shit. So you dudes need to be mindful of what you're doing and how you're saying it, man, because it ain't cool. It ain't cool at all. We must be mindful of how to love each other and respect each other. Let's stop assassinating each other's character. Let's stop wanting to get at each other. Stop wanting to pull up for a fade. Pull up for a hug, man. I got a hug for you. You want to pull up and get it? Hey, man, if you pull up the wrong way to somebody, it might be the last time you pull up, man. You motherfuckers let them motherfucker know that you're pulling up. Come on, man. And before I go, I want to address this, man, because I got to get ready for this game. I got to get ready for the game. You brothers that go live with these guns and all that, stop doing that. You brothers that go live, sneaking in these neighborhoods early in the morning. Poker, what it do, baby? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Stop going in these hoods early in the morning, man, saying fuck these hoods. That ain't banging. That's buster shit. If you can't go to your enemy and say, here, bust in his face, and you need that, first of all, if I'm your enemy, don't pull up on me saying you need it. Because if I know you my enemy, as soon as I see you, I'm going to get you. It's supposed to be on sight. Now, I ain't saying go do nothing that nobody in your hood don't get along with. Because when you go to prison, your enemy might be the motherfucker that has to save your life. Yeah, retirement time ain't ball for real, baby. For real, shit. For real. Give me 3 more years of real work and I'm going to retire from that too. But listen to me, man. We got to all learn how to love each other, man. Real Crippy consists of being responsible for that. It don't consist of taking another brother's life. You're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. When you kill a brother, the white folks want to give you life in that penitentiary, they're killing you also. A possibility you might get to death. Stop putting it on the dead homies because you ain't honoring them by doing that. Stop putting it on the hood when you know you ain't gonna do nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a reflection of you. You're a reflection of me. I am my brother keeper. And on that note, man, if ain't nobody told you they love you today, OG Bam love you. Support the channel. Hit the cash app, man. That poor Crazy. Hey, bro, Crazy, I love you, homie. We're going to do something tomorrow, Crazy, at 6 o'clock for sure. Support the Unity Walk. Shouts out to my boy Poker with the hell of a donation he gave yesterday, y'all, for the Unity Walk. Support the Unity Walk, man. I got an appointment next week to talk to the preacher at True Samaritan Church I got baptized in Fadu's Hooverhood. Appreciate you too, Chevelle. I might end up doing something in this church. You want to talk to him about liability. See, that's his trip too, y'all. Let me say this before I leave. He's willing to let me do it, but he want to talk about liability just in case it be gang violence. We don't need to come together where we ain't getting along. In order for us to have some form of dialogue, we must come positive and come with love and come with a whole lot of respect. And on that note, man, I love y'all. Enjoy y'all Thursday. Support the Unity Walk. $ Sir Mac Dre, capital letters. Support the Unity Walk. Whatever you want to say and support it. On that note, I love y'all. Peace.